There seems to be a very strong divide between people that paint Sweden as the utopia and those that paint it as basically a communist country that is one coup away from complete chaos. You need to have a commercially viable product, and in order to do that you need to have a business model. There's been a lot of research on business model and technology innovation here in California, for example, with very famous researchers that point to the role of the business models. You can produce services in radically different ways than what has been done historically. Businesses don't exist in a vacuum. They get influenced by a lot of different factors. Developing a business model, or the manner in which a business is run, requires trial and error. You don't really know what kind of resources you are in possession of when you're in a business. You might not really know what kind of talents you have and what kind of talents you require in order to do the tasks that you need to do in order to fulfill a specific business model. However, when you're talking about the business model innovation, it's much more dispersed. There are many more different actors both within the company and around the company that needs to be involved in order to make this work. When you were talking about changes in the business model, the person that you were talking with could say that, okay, we know that this change would simplify the introduction of this technology. However, we also know that the technology is developing. So we might need to make changes to those changes that we already agreed on, or we might need to find another type of innovation. So you don't use the business models as a tool to facilitate the new technology, because that would be too much of a hassle to change your business model. If everything is up in the air, it's very difficult to say, oh, we should make those changes or those changes. You need someone that's very strong and catalytic in the organizations in order to make this work. Common long-term goals. It can ease the process of innovation, because many of these stakeholders that we interact with and studied, they often engaged with business model innovation as a project-based process, and projects are often separated from the line organization, and it's very difficult to get the information that is developed in projects into the actual businesses.